This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And the Magic start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got the bodyguard. G is out there with P. Then there's A-Train, and it's B-Train in at the one spot. Here's Boss. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Nets were the hottest team and story a few years back, certainly, but last season they were put up for sale, surprisingly to some, Clark, midway through the year.
Yeah, that was odd timing given the new arena and rebranding. I mean, you would think after all that effort to rebuild the team, you would see it through.
And for the Nets being put up for sale, a big part of it was they were a team that was supposed to compete for titles. And since the move to Brooklyn, they have had trouble going deep in the playoffs.
And you know, with Brooklyn, I don't think anybody wants to take over a team in a rebuild mode. I mean, that's what the Nets seem to be looking at for the next few seasons. They had their shot, went all in with some of their decisions, unfortunately came up short.
Here's Boss. The pass to Doc. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
They set the pick. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good by G. Here's Boss. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The Quick's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's B-Train. Five on the clock. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Shot off the screen. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got his first points in this one. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
B-Train passes to A-Train. And a missed layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
The Quick is out there with Doc, and there's Maverick. Then there's Boss, and it's Mr. Moves in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's B-Train. Traps in the tray. B-Train's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Pass to A-Train. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
It was a defensive issue for the Magic. They had trouble stopping opponents last season, guys. I mean, they didn't really challenge anything at their own rim, and that's really what made it tough for them.
Here's Mr. Moves, following the bucket by the Nets. And good on the basket. Hook it.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's B-Train. 5 points in the game. Pass to A-Train. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. For the Magic, it's never a good sign to lead the league in getting dunked on. Last year that happened. They had that dubious honor, unfortunately.
You know, and in general, Kevin, I mean, the Magic were just poor on defense. I mean, they couldn't stop the three. Second worst mark in the league at defending it. And overall, the third worst field goal percentage against. So you know where their priorities were this past offseason.
Here's B-Train. The Nets need to get a shot off here. G, no good.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep...
In the first half game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You have to like what we've been seeing from Mr. Moves.
Just a quality performance. And, you know, we do expect to see that from him. And he's always setting the bar high for himself. And sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And, Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. Be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got P. Bodyguard is out there with B-Train. Then it's G, and it's A-Train in at the center, locking down the middle. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Doc. That one wide left. The Nets with the lead. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. B-Train passes to A-Train. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Put that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for B-Train. B-Train's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. The pass to Maverick. Here's Boss. Buries it down low. Boss has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's B-Train. Passes it to A-Train. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a... Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Orlando trailing here. Boss is out there with Maverick. Then there's the quick, and there's Doc. And it's the dude in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Pass to Boss. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
For grabs, he simply told us, guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Here's A-Train. Orlando grabs the miss. Doc's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Boss. Elbow shot is on the way. And he hits the jump shot. Boss has got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's B-Train. Here's A-Train. Rebound by the Magic. Doc's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Boss. And the pass to the quick. And again, it's Orlando converted.
And this has been a clinic on what not to do defensively. Just atrocious.
Yeah, I would expect both coaches to really get on their teams about adjusting their defensive mindset and execution going forward.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Mr. Moves checked in for Orlando. So he gets them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Can't get it to go. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. A-Train can't cash in from closer in.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Looking to end his cold spell. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball will do just that.
Here's B-Train. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see.
He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.